All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell you gotta do in the beginning or the end of my videos. Check it out. Before we start, write me at kingtyson713@yahoo.com. If you want my advice about something, you want my opinion about something, write me, kingtyson713@yahoo.com. Also, if you like this content, check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. Go to the video tab section of this YouTube channel, click on the title that interests you, and watch the video. Give me some feedback. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? I really appreciate that. So look, before we get on with the video, this is one of my t-shirts, y'all. Born Hustler, get it at any cost. That is on my website, StreetStarClothing.com. You know, it's STR8 StreetStarClothing.com. That's my t-shirt line I started some years back. I kind of been falling back from it. I rarely post about it, but I'm wearing my t-shirt now. You know, I just made these pants to go with it, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm just experimenting with something. You know what I mean? But it came out as a nice set. You know, but I ain't doing the pants right now, y'all. This is just something I had. I kind of put together. I pressed the print on there, but y'all see the shirt says "Born Hustler, get it at any cost." So anyway, look, let's go on the video. Rapper The Game, West Coast legend. Man, I was listening to The Game when he first came out in like 04, I believe, 05. I was listening to The Game, man. My opinion, The Game first 5 albums are classics. No, I'm gonna say the first 3 albums. The Game's first 3 albums to me are classics. The documentary, what's the second one? Oh my God, I'm on the spot right now. Doctor's Advocate and LAX. Those are my 3 favorite Game albums. Yeah, those 3. Also, I can't forget about 1992. 1992 is a slept-on album, and the documentary 2 and 2.5. Yo, Game. Man, people say what they want to say about The Game, but you can't deny his talent. Brother can rap. Hey, and man, he dismantled G-Unit by himself. People forget how big G-Unit was. When 50 Cent was out and the whole G-Unit movement, that was a big movement. The Game dismantled G-Unit by himself with no help, and they tried to blackball him. And he barreled through all that and still made a career for himself. To me, The Game is more underground. People know about him, but he's still more underground to me, because he's never they don't have him at award shows, and he don't win Grammys or anything like that. His stuff is underground. I really wish people would give him more credit for his music, you know, but a lot of stuff on the outside The Game get caught up into kind of like stops his music, you know what I mean, from people talking about his music, because all the other stuff he got going on the outside, you know, which I know controversy sells, but some controversy just ain't worth it, you know. And I know he was kind of involved with the a sexual assault case with a young lady that was on his reality show he had, and then he lost that judgment for $7 million. He refused to pay her, and she kept going back, and he's going through all that legal stuff and all that. But anyway, that's just something about The Game. Game is a legend to me, man. West Coast legend, just far as music, you know what I mean? Now, The Game, the reason why I brought this up is The Game just recently had a baby with Evelyn Lozada's daughter. Now, if you don't know who Evelyn Lozada is, Evelyn Lozada came from Basketball Wives. Remember the show Basketball Wives with Shawnee O'Neal? She was the headliner because it was her show, and she had women on there who were basketball wives for NBA players, right? And they had a good little run for seasons. I think they still got their seasons going on right now. They had women like Evelyn Lozada, Jennifer Williams, who else? They had Malaysia, just different women, right? That was married to different NBA players, right? And so Evelyn Lozada daughter, I believe, is about 30 years old. Evelyn had her at a younger age. I believe Evelyn might be in her 40s, mid 40s, right? And so The Game is mid 40s. So he ended up messed around with Evelyn's daughter, and they had a child together. Now, the game has, I believe, 3 other kids from his first baby mama. He had 1 from his first baby mama, and then he had 2 from his fiance at the time, years back. And so, game always been shown that he's been a great father to his kids. Can't take that away from him. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the game and put a post, not too long ago. He said that, hey man, like, being with a jobless, high maintenance woman, basically he's saying like, man, that's something else. Now Evelyn's daughter, I do know from what I know is that she has her own business and she models. So that's one thing I do know about her, right? But in this situation, it teaches lessons, right? For men and for women. The game, people know Game been smashing a lot of women in the industry. So he already got a reputation of that, right? He already has a reputation of not settling down. So as a young lady who never had a child before, you get pregnant and you have a child with a man that you knowingly know is a playboy, that do not believe in settling down, even in his mid-40s, because he's a celebrity, because he still got some status, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna smash who he smash. So my question is to you is that you get yourself pregnant from the game, and it's like, now the good thing is the game is a great father, so I know he's gonna be there for his kids. But what does that tell for the relationship wise? You know what I mean? It's like, ladies, you put yourself in single mother roles and you don't have to. You can get pregnant from someone who take you serious as far as a relationship. You get pregnant by a man that is not gonna be, that y'all not gonna be in a relationship with. This is why I say we gotta be more responsible, men and women. You gotta be more responsible. And especially if you're a woman, you don't have kids. If you haven't had kids before, your first child should be with someone that at least you're gonna be in a relationship with, could potentially be something, or your husband. But this just go to show you this is a forever thing that goes on. And not just in our community, but in other communities as well. It seems like it goes on just our community, but this is something that, young ladies, you got to see this, and you got to look at things like this, use it as an example of what not to do. I wish them both the best. Now, when the game says she's high maintenance, see, you got to look at who her mother is. Her mother is Evelyn Lozada. Evelyn Lozada's been linked to a lot of guys in the she was married. I think she was engaged. She was engaged to a baseball player. Yeah. Then before him, she was dating Chad Ochocinco. But she was linked before, and she was linked to a lot of basketball players. Basically, she was linked to a lot of athletes. You know what I'm saying? And so that's her thing. She believes in chasing the bag. That's Evelyn. Evelyn is a beautiful woman. Still is gorgeous, but she feels like, yo, I'm Evelyn. I'm gonna get with a man that gonna have a bag, and there's nothing wrong with that. But Evelyn falls under pretty privilege, so she can have that pretty privilege. Now Evelyn's getting older. She's getting older, and the average athlete is gonna be in his 20s, and he'd probably be retired by 30. So even though Evelyn is a gorgeous woman, Evelyn is getting up there in age. So now I don't think Evelyn, my personal opinion, I mean, you do got a Drea. Drea ended up landed Jalen Green, and had a baby by him. But Drea Michelle is drop dead gorgeous as well. And Evelyn and Drea still look like she in her 20s. That's another thing. Drea Michelle might be 39, 38, 39, but this woman still look like she in her 20s. So she can kind of get away with it, and it's pretty privilege, right? Now Evelyn is gorgeous, but Evelyn looks like she's in her 40s. Still carry herself real well. I'm not gonna say she look like she's in her 40s. She in her mid 30s, right? But she still carries herself well. Nothing wrong with a younger man getting with an older woman, i.e. my own self with me and my wife. My wife's older than me. But what I'm saying is that when you looking for chasing a guy with the bag, and you getting older as a woman, you either gonna have to go much older. Yeah, pretty much you're gonna have to go much older if you still chasing the man with a bag, because normally a younger man with a bag is not gonna go with an older woman, usually, right? Because they can get somebody young, their age. But anyway, I said that to say this, is that Evelyn known for chasing the bag, getting with men who got the bag. You don't think her daughter picked up on that? You don't think her daughter says, okay, I'm pretty, I'm gonna use my pretty privilege, and I'm gonna get with a man who gonna have a bag only, which she got the right to. You have the right, as ladies, women, you have the right to want what you want and move accordingly. That's my only thing. You have the right to want what you want, but you got to move accordingly. And it's the decisions that we make that we got to pay for. And right there, that's going to be pretty much a broken family. This is your first child, and you're not going to be with the child's father, because Game is not going to be committed. Game gonna be the player until he die. I don't see Game settling down. Me personally, just some brothers like that. They just some brothers like that. But soon he gonna get too older too, to where women gonna start looking at him as like, okay, you got to come off some money to be with me. And that's pretty much, if you think about it, when he made that post, when he talking about dealing with jobless, high maintenance women. Game, you older, bro. Like you was dealing with a younger female. She high maintenance. So she like, okay, you a rapper, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna spend the money. But like I say, this is a lesson for men and for women. You know, this is a lesson for the ladies. Like, this is another young woman who, her first child, she had a baby with a guy that she's not gonna be with. You know what I mean? She's just not gonna be with him. He ain't marriage minded. He ain't trying to settle down. So now that's gonna be a broken family. So ladies, not sometimes, but ladies, a lot of times y'all curate broken families automatically by choosing to have a baby with a guy that you know is not marriage minded, who's not even relationship minded. You know, and you already starting off just like that. Starting off with a single motherhood, you know. Fellas, you know, this is a lesson for you to, if you're gonna do your thing, protect yourself. You know, now, see, when you and then now he gonna have a baby mama, so she already high maintenance. So now, bro, now you older than her, so now at your age, you should not want to be dealing with baby mama drama at all. We got more patience dealing with baby mama drama when we younger, but when you older, now you got to deal with baby mama drama in your 40s. That's crazy. And she much younger. So now she finna be, we gonna see how this gonna unfold. You know what I'm saying? Lil Boosie made a good point. Lil Boosie was on Vlad. He said that he regret not having all his kids raised in his house. And I know what he was saying. He was saying, like, anybody who have kids and y'all not together with the other parent, you're a father, you're not together with the mother of your kids. Y'all are two separate households. He said, prepare for the ride. And oh my God, it's gonna be a ride. It's definitely a ride. Because, not saying every situation is a baby mama situation, baby mama, baby daddy drama situation, but when you co-parenting, that is one of the hardest things to do. It really is. You're gonna go through some things. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all all not gonna see eye to eye. A lot of times it's gonna be emotions involved. You know, man, it just get crazy. You know, so my thing to tell the youth is to women, choose wisely. You know, y'all been seeing your moms having the same, you know, with Evelyn. You know what I'm saying? She was a baby mama. The daughter who just had a baby with the Game. Evelyn, her dad was you know, she had a baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Evelyn. You know, Evelyn's daughter, Evelyn was not with was not married or nothing to her father. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she had at a young age. As young people come, y'all watching this channel, young ladies, you gotta break the cycle of what your moms, when you seen your moms did and your aunts did. You gotta break that cycle. Fellas, we gotta break that cycle. We gotta stop creating these single families. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop that. And even if it happens, because I know you can't be with the person you have kids with, but a lot of the times we could prevent some things too. You know? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. One love. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I'm out.